Hello guys, Cal back again on my Minecraft INFDEV world. And as you can see, I've been doing some mining off screen. And we actually did manage to find us some resources. We got way more than this back at the base way down there. But I was looking for more diamonds so we can complete our diamond set of armor. And I came across 5 diamonds, which was pretty close to the amount we needed to make our last piece of diamond armor. And I was just about to give up for the day and just say screw it, I'll do it another time when I came across this. So I'm not sure how many we have here. Looks like 2 so far. Doesn't really affect me how much we have here because we have more than enough at base now to make our chest plate, but it looks like 2. 3? Yep, we got 3. It's good for me. So yeah, we've done a lot of mining. Like you guys can just see how long this goes on for. But now that we have that last piece, we should have enough to make our last set of diamond armor, which is wonderful. I gotta say, I'm pretty happy. I did not expect to get it on Minecraft INFDEV to get enough diamonds to make full diamond armor and full diamond tools. So I'm pretty ecstatic about that. So let's go ahead and go up to the surface and we'll go ahead and complete that. So guys, here we are. We have 9 pieces of diamond now. Thankfully, we can finally finish this off. Let me just make sure. Yep, it's the chest plate we're missing. So that should take up 8 pieces like that. And there we go, guys. Oh, let me clear out some of my inventory real quick. Really fast. And let's go ahead and try on our full diamond armor. Whoa, yes. This feels so good. This was all done without getting fortune, without getting anything, or finding them in chests, because there's no structures to find them in. So this was done strictly by looking in caves and going mining. And I look pimped out. This looks really cool. I mean, I guess in the grand scheme of things, it's not really that big of a deal. But since this is like sort of, I guess, the end game requirement for INFDEV, pretty much means we've done pretty much all we can do in this version of Minecraft. I mean, we're still gonna keep playing. We're not close to being finished at all. But now we could take off these babies and put you in the chest, because we're never gonna wear them. So with that done though, we have every single tier of armor and tools. And we have the block on top of spawn tower. So we have our wooden tools, our first bow, first stone tools, cloth armor, iron tools, iron armor, gold tools, gold armor, and diamond tools and diamond armor. Only thing we're missing is netherite armor, I guess, and netherite tools, but you know, we're like a million updates away from that, so that's not happening anytime soon. Okay, so we decided on our next project. Our next project is going to be something called the INFDEV house. Now, if you don't know what the INFDEV house is, I wouldn't blame you. A lot of people haven't played these older versions of Minecraft and wouldn't remember some of these structures. Obviously, I haven't played that version of Minecraft either. I just know because I read the wiki and stuff. But the development cycles of Minecraft go like this. There was pre-classic, then there was classic, then INFDEV, then there's INFDEV, then there's alpha, there's beta, and then there's the releases that we get nowadays, like the aquatic update and stuff like that. So you can see Minecraft had a very long development cycle. So during the INFDEV cycle of Minecraft, which INFDEV just stands for in development, there's a structure that spawned every time you made an INFDEV world. So an INFDEV world, it's not infinite terrain. So the world doesn't go on for millions and millions of blocks in each direction. It was a very limited world that you had a limited space to build in. But in these INFDEV worlds, there was a structure that would spawn called the INFDEV house. And this was a house, at first it was a house of mossy cobblestone. So it would just be a house of mossy cobblestone that would spawn next to the player when they made an INFDEV world. And it would have a chest in it. It would have torches in the inside. And there would be chests filled with TNT, a bunch of blocks of every block in the game. And just, I guess it was there to let the players, you know, explore and test out some of the blocks in the games very easily without having to go mining for it or whatever, however it worked back then. Then later on, the design of the house was changed, and it was changed to be made of stone and wooden planks. So that's the version we're going to be making, the one with stone and wooden planks. And the simple reason why is because we cannot get our hands on mossy cobblestone in this version of Minecraft, as there's no way to craft it. We can't obtain it yet because there's no dungeons or anything underground to find it. So we can't really obtain it any other way. So for this project, I decided we're going to choose right here, this area, as the place to make our INFDEV house. And I really do like this area. I think it being in this flat terrain is nice. I was kind of worried that it might block out the tree farm, but it's not going to be that tall of a build. So I think it being next to the tree farm is not going to be that big a deal. So in order to make the INFDEV house, we're going to make it, I think, starting right here. We have to go 7 blocks in each direction. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me get rid of this crafting table. What was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we just follow it up, obviously. And then we can get rid of the sand in the middle here. And the first layer that we're going to be placing down is our layer of stone. So we can just drop that down like this. Okay, and now we got our stone down. 7 by 7 stone platform down. And now we're going to need to make a bunch of planks. And we can go ahead and build up the rest of this. So we need to build it 4 blocks tall. And we have to leave a space in the middle because that's where the door would be. We can just go around like this. You know, don't misplace the block like I did. Jesus. Okay. We can go ahead and start placing these down. So that's the INFDEV house complete. As you can see us inside, we placed some torches around nicely. Like I said, in these wooden versions of it, there were never any chests inside, so I'm not going to bother placing any chests down. But I don't want to leave it plain and boring like this. So I think we're going to make something that we actually haven't made this update yet. Let's see if we have some. But we should have a lot of wool right here. And next what we need is sticks. I think I already had some made over here. And if we bring that here, I think the crafting recipe is the same. Let's find out. Yes, it is. So we have paintings. So let's go place this. Actually, I think we're gonna make one more. So let's head back to the INFDEV house. It looks so like out of place just because of how simple it is. It just looks, it looks pretty hilarious. Oh man, okay. Anyways, let's get inside. I think if we knock these off, we should be able to get the, let's see if I get lucky. Oh, I just had it, dang it. Nope, come back, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No, you know the one I'm looking for. There we go. Okay, I was trying to remember what the size of it was. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we won't use that one. It's too, I mean, it doesn't look too bad actually. Yeah, you know, we'll keep that. We'll light up here. And what the heck? I don't remember if you can do that in current day Minecraft. I don't know. I've never really had to put a torch on a painting. So I don't really know if that's a thing. But I think that adds at least a little bit. So that's not just a plain old building. I mean, it's going to be a plain old building on the outside. So you know, now we get to the fun stuff. Now that we have our INFDEV house complete, we at least have the area marked for our base and our spawn tower filled out. And we obviously know our wheat farm's going to be right there. I know my INFDEV house, sorry, not my INFDEV house. My INFDEV house is either going to be somewhere over there or it's going to be over there somewhere. But we're not worried about that just yet. What I want to do now is actually terraform as best as we can the land around our area here. So that means like getting rid of this stuff, getting rid of the stone or whatever we're going to use here, creating paths to the wheat farm, to the tree farm, to the INFDEV house, to the base, to spawn tower, and just tidying up this area. I really want this area to start to look nicer. So we're going to go ahead and get started. We're probably going to get rid of this hill here. Yeah, I should be starting the time lapse sometime soon. So let's go ahead and get it done. Whoa, I was just here planting wheat and I turned around and we got a little creeper friend here, guys. I'm guessing he got it from up top there. So we definitely got terraform around our wheat farm soon here. But let's see if we can say hi to him real quick. Okay, no, you're getting too close. You're getting too close. You're getting too close. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, 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 nope. Yeah, there we go. Got a gunpowder from him too. I wonder if that gives us enough gunpowder to make TNT. I don't know. I'll have to check after I finish planning everything. But yeah, you gotta be careful from the creepers, man. They could come from anywhere, even in these versions. Okay, so a bit of a change in what we're gonna do this episode. As you can see over there, we did kind of map out our INFDEV house. I know for a fact it's gonna go over there. So now we got that planned out. And as you can see by these sand marks, we are going to end up moving the southwest, north, and east sign. So I was playing around to see if I wanted to move them out further out or what I wanted to do, because I didn't like how the south sign was so close to our base or how the east sign was so close to the wheat farm. So I wanted to see about changing that. But then I looked up from the top of the tower and I just don't like how far away it would look if it was over there. So what's going to end up happening is eventually over time, we're going to remove all 4 of these. And what I'm going to do is in a future update, when we have coordinates, because right now we don't have coordinates, there's no way to see what our exact X and Z location are. But when we get coordinates, we're going to end up moving these to 0, 0, which I'm guessing is either that direction or like that direction. I'm hoping, because that's a lot of ocean in both directions. So that leaves me a lot of places to put this. And it won't have to be such complicated in terms of distance. But once you get coordinates, we're going to move these to 0, 0 sometime in alpha. I think coordinates come in alpha 1.2, if I'm correct. So we're still a long ways from that. But we are going to remove these pretty soon here. So instead, what I wanted to do was get working on the top of our base. So the bottom of our base, we definitely need to think up more of what we want to do. But as for the top of it, I kind of already had an idea set for it. So for this, we're just going to need wood, wooden planks, maybe a couple stone slabs and slabs. It shouldn't be too complicated of a build. So let's go ahead and get started on it. So first thing I wanted to see was how it would look if we just made this whole part right here wood. And it doesn't look too bad, but I feel like we could do something better here. So, okay, we're going to try to make this into a circle. Now, I'm not sure how this is going to come out, because I don't want to use too many circles, because we already used a circle for the wheat farm. So I feel like doing too many circle designs is just going to come off, I don't know, lazy or something, but let's see what happens. So we're back, guys, and as you can see, we got the circle design going, much like our wheat farm. I'm still not sure. I don't know. I don't like doing circles, but I think this is going to come up good, and I think it's going to be for the best to do it in a shape like this. So as you can see, it kind of cut into our south sign there. That's going to go away anyways, like I said. And now we got to kind of figure out how we want to lay out the wood and everything and do this water pattern that I was talking about. So I'll be back once I figured something out. So here we go, guys. Here's the design we went with. So you see we have wooden planks on the inside, then we outline it with the cobblestone. And then we have this stone on the inside along with this glass here that's going to have water under there. I might change that to lava, but whatever. For now, we're going to leave it as water. And so we got to do this whole thing all the way around that whole circle. It really shouldn't take that long. I don't know why I'm saying it like it will, but yeah, it took me a long time to come up with this palette. I mean, there's really not too many blocks to choose from in this version of Minecraft. So, I mean, we're kind of stuck with this. There's really only 4 blocks to really use. I mean, there's stone, there's cobblestone, there's wooden planks, and there's wood. That's really all you're stuck with. I mean, I guess you could use sand and stone slabs for a couple things, maybe get away with it, but for the most part, you're kind of stuck with those 4 blocks. So we're gonna go ahead and start doing up the rest of this. So guys, this is what I've come up with. I was trying to think of a design to kind of do like curvature, I guess, type thing with it. I'm not sure how that looks in the slightest, but I want to make sure I like it before I start building it up. I don't know. Maybe if I replace, it's like doing it for me, but there's like something missing. There's like one thing missing and I can't figure out what it is. So here's what it looks like with 2 of them going, and I'm starting to like it a little better now. I do wish there was a better block we could use than stone, but I don't want to put too much cobblestone into this. And I don't think wood and wooden planks would look as good in this. Maybe what we can do later is maybe add a little bit of cobblestone just randomly throughout, see if it looks good. But I don't think it will. I don't think stone and cobblestone really go that well together. So, you guys know that feeling when you just start digging away at something and you just build something that's unrecognizable? That's what I'm kind of feeling right now. I don't know. I don't know what this is. Send help? I don't know what to do here. Screw it. Let's just make INFDEV house our main base. This will just be our base forever and ever. I mean, look at this magnificent build. The problem is that there's just not a lot of blocks to choose from. Let's see if I can come up with something, guys. You know what, guys? I still can't think of anything. Screw it. Screw it all. Go. Go, 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 go. Actually, does fire even spread in this version? Okay, what the hell? Okay. So now the fire wants to work. As you can see, now it's deleting all the blocks. So indeed, fire spreading does work correctly. I'm not sure why it wasn't working on these. So let's see if we can delete these blocks. Without it, hopefully, it doesn't spread to any of these blocks here. Oh, I'll be mad as hell. I actually gotta watch out for that before it burns down all the floor. Whoops. But let's see if this works. All that work just to be back to step 1. I think we're gonna have to leave this till next episode. I'm gonna need to go to the thinking bucket and try to figure out what the bloody hell we're gonna do here. Because this is the entrance to my mine, and down there is gonna be my whole base, so I really need a really cool entrance. Yeah, we'll have to leave it till next time. But before we go, there is something I want to show you. Something I completely forgot to show you a long time ago. So, first things first. Oh, okay. I completely forgot how to make rails. I'm sorry, guys. It's been so long. But yes, rails are in this game. They were added in this actual update, the actual update we're playing right now, which is INFDEV 2010-06-18. So rails were added. They kind of act the same. There's no powered rails. There's no detector rails since there's no redstone or anything yet. That doesn't get added till alpha. So along with this, we also have the minecart. What is this? Yeah, as you can see, the icon doesn't really look like what you think a minecart would look like. I mean, the hell is that? But when you place it down, it is a minecart. As you can see, if you push it, it's gonna do what minecarts do. Now, another cool thing to note about the minecart in these days is that this is actually kind of like a minecart with a chest. As in, if I right click it, I cannot get in it, but I could store stuff in there. There is no way for me to actually like ride this thing. It is literally just used to store and I guess transport items. There's no minecarts with chests or minecart with furnaces yet. In case you're wondering, I could show you. Dang, it doesn't even have a hitbox. How do you break this thing? The hell? If I fill it up, the texture changes in size. You can see there's nothing in there right now. Now there's something in there. And if I continue filling it up, you guys are going to see it's going to increase. That's the max capacity. As you can see, it's filled up to the top. And yeah, it's very interesting to see how much the minecart differs today. But it's way different. It works way different. This is pretty much a minecart with a chest, like I was saying. And there's no way to ride this. So I'm not sure if Notch was just messing around and trying to see some things. I'm guessing. I mean, there was a lot of testing back in these days. So that's what I'm assuming. But yeah, it acts more like a minecart with a chest. Anyways, guys, that's where I'm going to leave you at today. I know, unfortunately, we didn't do as much progress as I wanted to do in our base. And we still have a lot of work to do. Like I said, we have to remove all these north, east, south, and west signs. We have to finish off our base, fully plant our wheat farm. We have to build our INFDEV house. We have to go down there and finish our mine down there, which is going to be a whole nother project in itself. And in case you guys were wondering, we are going to upgrade soon. I just have a few things I need to complete before we're ready to upgrade. And I already chose the next version we're going to upgrade to. The next version, well, I guess there's a story behind that. The original version I was going to update to was going to be Alpha 1.05_01. So we would have had redstone. We would have had, I think, reeds, maybe, or cows and stuff like that. Like we would have had a couple things added. But I decided I wanted to stay on INFDEV a little bit longer. So we're going to play, when we're done with this version, we're going to upgrade to the last version of INFDEV, which that version is INFDEV 2010-06-30. So we're going to upgrade to that. And what that's going to give us is dungeons. I'll see you guys on the next episode of my Minecraft Let's Play series.